Edmund, the creator of The Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy, has just come out with his new game Mewgenics, and honestly, I've been addicted to it so far. This run I managed to put an incredible combo together with spawning a ton of insects, and every time an insect is killed, the enemy takes 10 holy damage. I also managed to put together my first item set, which gives me a great power boost. The amount of combos you can make in this game is honestly amazing, and I can't wait to discover even more of them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the run. Alright, welcome to Mewgenics, Edmund's newest game in his franchise of weird games, starting from the legendary Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy. And this game is, it's good, honestly, I think it's very good. And I'm already quite a way into this game. Let's see the map over here, you can see I already have a few upgrades, and these are things you're going to unlock very fast as you're playing your first few hours into the game. You're gonna encounter all of these NPCs, so this isn't much of a spoiler. However, I am going to be doing an Act 2 run, so if you don't want any spoilers for the enemies or what combat encounters you are going to have when you get to Act 2, then you probably should play the game yourself and then come back to this. But that being said, we are going to get into a run quite soon here, so first things first, I'm going to choose my team out of these cats I have, and then I'm going to come back to you. So let's see what we can set up. Alright, so I think this is going to be the final team composition. We have Nixie here being a cleric. This is going to be a pretty classical team composition. I really like running a mage, tank, and cleric. This covers a lot of tankiness and utility with the mage and the cleric. And then I think I'm just going to go with a bit of a wild card because I haven't really played the Tinker that much. I only had one run with it, and it died very fast in that run. So the Tinker is very interesting because it gets a lot of intelligence, and then each turn you can craft and you will get a new weapon in your slot. So that's very fun. We don't have a lot of charisma, which is a bit of a problem because we're going to be capped by our very low charisma. I'm hoping I can fix that with some of my items. But other than that, I'm curious to find out what the Tinkerer can do, because I think every class can do a lot of fun stuff. It's not very obvious at first. For example, I thought the Thief or the Necromancer were pretty garbage when I first got them. However, after playing with them for a while, you can definitely see there are insane combos for every class. So that's why I like to experiment a bit. And I have the rest three as pretty solid choices. Nixie already has the Soothing Glow ability, which allows her to heal herself. And that's very nice because clerics often lack the self-heal capability. They can very easily heal others, but unless you get a few specific skills, they can run into the problem where they cannot heal themselves. We have the tank, which already has it has an innate cleric ability, so this is going to be a pretty strong character, I think. When an enemy downs another unit, they take 10 holy damage. This is a very good synergy if we can get summons on any of our characters, so this is very good, I think. I haven't had it yet, but just reading it, I think it's pretty good. I'm not sure if they take the damage if they instantly kill an unit. They might not. So in that case, this is way weaker than I think it is, but we'll find out. But already this is just a bonus passive, so it's already very worth it to have. Alright, so I think we have a strong assortment of items. We have the Amplified Airhorn weapon for the cleric, and this one was from a side quest. It seems pretty strong. It just applies madness to any unit in 5 tiles, and you can use this once per battle. I think this is very strong. And then we have just a bit of extra armor and some coin generation. For our tank, we're doing a bit of brace stacking. We have 2 brace from these items. I think stacking brace is incredibly strong, especially on your tanks. And then we also have a bit of thorns and bruise, which synergizes very well with the fact that we want to take damage on this character. So our cleric is going to support and keep the tank alive, and it's just going to apply thorns damage and bruise damage using the items it has. We could give it a few, maybe a usable item or something, but I don't like using all of my items or fully kitting them out because you do get a lot of items during the run. For our mage, we have a bit of extra health just in case it gets targeted very early in the fight. I want it to not die. The mage doesn't have good movement, so we really want to get a teleport ability. Hopefully, we will be able to get a teleport ability on the mage. because otherwise it's going to be hard to get off our Mega Blast and burst abilities. But it also has good survivability because it has the force field. This is a very, very good passive, and it's gonna help the mage stay alive. I'm really not worried that the mage is ever going to die. And then with the Tinker, I'm going to experiment a bit. It has gotten this Catbot ability, and I've given it this trinket that starts with 1 bonus attack. I'm hoping I can do the following, which is craft weapon, and then give it to the Catbot, and then craft another weapon to equip it. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out. So yeah, I think we have a great team, and we're going to Act 2. Alright, so starting off in the desert, we're going to our first fight, and the desert is a very tough environment to survive, I think, because of the heat wave mechanic, which means we're gonna have reduced healing, and we're not gonna heal after a fight because we are affected by the heat wave. But I'm not too worried. I think we have a great team, and we're going to be able to win quite well. I'm gonna straight off start by applying Madness to the Shambler, and hopefully it's going to target its allies. Ah yeah, we also started with the Prayer ability on our Cleric, which I think is one of the better abilities it can get. And we also have the Sharing is Caring passive, which is very good, because it gives us a lot of movement speed, and it's gonna share any pickups we get. And I did a mistake, I ended my turn facing my back to the enemy, which you should never do, but it's fine, shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright, let's see what weapon we get, and we get a pogo stick. Very interesting. And this also spawns a random pickup on a random tile, I see. This is not a great ability, I don't think so, but we can make it work. We really want to pick coins up with this guy because we have the coin purse. And we might be able to go there, but we're gonna get attacked by the Shambler, which is not something I want to have happen. So I'm just going to put him out of harm's way for now. I see, the Holy Light works. Wow, okay, so we really want to have very weak spawns. If we can get a lot of them, the Holy Light is just gonna destroy our enemies. Alright, so I'm going to attack this guy. Oh wow, I accidentally attacked here. I didn't realize we have Bodyguard on our tank. I think that's a pretty good passive. And we see the Madness already paying off. Alright, we can begin healing. I want to prioritize healing our weak guys. So you're going to get the heal, and we can also do a prayer here. Well, here we have the choice of either going for more pickups or just finishing the fight, and I'm going to finish the fight because that gives you more luck at the end, which can translate into getting better items, I think. It seems to be that way. And here we have Teach. I'm not sure what we can use that for. Oh wow, that's an incredible synergy. That's an incredible synergy with Prayer. Or Soothing Glow, honestly. Honestly, this just gives a huge amount of utility to the mage. Reduce the cost of another unit spell by 1. I think this can stack. I'm not sure if it can stack. If it can stack, it's absolutely busted. Because I can just give it to the Cleric, and then the Cleric can spam the heal a million times. Can also heal itself a million times. This is just insanely good. Yeah, I'm going to go for this, and otherwise I would have wanted to get the Chaos Teleport. Teleporting to a random tile sounds bad, but I think this is one of the best teleports you can get, because you can keep spamming it if you don't get the right result, right? And you have like 5 or 6 attempts per turn to get to a tile close to the one you want to get to, and I think it's very good. But I'm gonna go for Teach. I think this has the potential to be incredibly broken. I don't know what the events do, but this just gave us 6 coins, and now here you have the option of going to Water Shop or getting another event. And since we are not low on HP, we're just going to get another event. If we're low on HP, we can instead take the Yeah, we can instead take the healing that the water gives. An abundance of bear traps are laid out. That doesn't sound good because I'm not sure we can see them. Actually, yeah, we can see them, so that's... Ah, we should have noted the location. You can only see them for like a fraction of a second. So these 3 tiles we need to avoid if we can. And we're going to start by, I think, giving madness to this would be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we can do that. There we go. And we can also give a heal over here. So our tank is fully topped off now. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just get another coin. Oh, we have another coin there as well. We're not gonna get to it. Actually, yeah, we're gonna get to it. Another unit, so you cannot cast it on yourself. That makes sense. And I'm not gonna... Oh, wow, I think it's that. Oh my god, I think that's just absolutely broken. I think it's absolutely broken because it's going to allow us to heal so much. I think it has to be capped at only going to 1 mana, right? Because otherwise I can just pick this. Ostracize is also very good. I think Ostracize is too good to pass up here, and it gives our cleric offensive potential, otherwise it only has healing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. We get a glowing coin, double your mana, or lose 50% of your mana. That's very interesting, actually. It could give us the opportunity to cast our stuff ostracized on turn 1, right? Because on turn 1, we don't really have anything we can do with our mana if everybody is topped off. So this allows us on turn 1 to flip a coin and give 10 mana, and we can ostracize it on turn 1. So that's actually a good item. Let me see, we examine the chest and we get some more coins. That's nice. We're not gonna have any problems at the shop. And this guy can do a lot of damage. We just have to make sure we don't stand in line so that he can use his chain attack. Actually, no, this is a different one. Ah, yes. So we don't want to end in range of him because he's just going to hook us next to him. Otherwise, he can't really move that far. So what we can do is go over here and push the tire into him. I think we can do this. And he also damages himself because he also hooks the unit as it comes to him. Ostracize does nothing. Madness does nothing because it's only 1 enemy. And we have the pogo stick again. That's nice. It might allow us to hit him again. But I think I just want to send the cat bot. So I'm just going to go behind the rock here. And I forgot about the bear traps. I did not even look at them at the beginning of the match. So I'm not sure where they are. I keep forgetting I need to give charisma to this guy. I cannot. Whoops. That's fine. I might run into a trap. I might not. I'm not sure. I think it's fine. This guy can take the damage. There we go. And then we can toss him again. And I don't have enough energy. I'm just gonna wait. Could deal more damage, but I don't wanna. We're stacking up a bit of damage, but I don't think it matters. If we can end the fight now, we should. Yeah, we should, because we have more chances of getting good loot. And that's perfectly fine. We get +8 luck and we get an item. This isn't a great one, I don't think. Let's see what we get. We have Bodyguard, which I really like. But we already have Bouncer. But this really just makes it work all the time, right? Because as soon as an ally takes damage, we're just gonna swap places and then we're just gonna run and attack the unit. I think we're gonna go for Bodyguard. It just gives so much potential to... But it doesn't really do much damage, and we already have... Yeah, we're just gonna go for Bodyguard. It just synergizes well with what we already have, and We're gonna go to the water shop. I don't think we need any water, but maybe just for safety I can buy 1 bottle. Nah, our heals are good enough. I don't think we need it. And we're gonna take the hard path, which means we get harder combats and 2 combats instead of 1. I think that's the ratio there. Alright, so at the beginning here we want to inflict madness if we can. But I don't think we can do both a heal and inflicting madness because these are blocking our line of sight. So maybe we should just inflict madness there if we can. Yes, if we go here we should be able to. I think here we should be able to as well. Never mind. That's not how you calculate distance. Yeah, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so this is not in range. Doesn't matter. We miss out on our heal, which is not ideal, but we should be fine. Do we want to already stack the bodyguards? I don't think we do, but I don't think we want to run our tank in there quite yet. So instead we're going here. And we're gonna do a few bodyguards just in case it is needed. And see, it is needed, so. Ah, and yeah, it doesn't sign. Yeah, I made a mistake. Bodyguard doesn't synergize with Bouncer because we switch places first and then our ally doesn't take the damage. Yeah, of course, I made a mistake. It's fine. Yeah, this can only take 1 damage, so instead we're gonna just 1 shot. This would be nice to also destroy the carcass, but I don't want to go too far. But if I go here, there is a trap. Yes, I was expecting there might be a trap somewhere because I didn't look at them. And our mage is going to take a lot of damage here. Never mind, we have the bodyguard. So that works as intended. Yeah, our tank is dealing a lot of damage. Let's turn down the combat speed. It's a bit too fast for me. I can't really keep up with everything that's going on. Yeah, so the order of turns didn't really work out that well. I should have paid more attention. Hot Precise did absolutely nothing. So we could have avoided our mage dying there. We really need to take the carcass out because it's spawning too many things to keep up. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. And use our air horn. Alright, I think we have the fight under control. There's still this maggot here. Okay, the madness works for us. We need a lot of heals over there. We can get them. See, now here our combo would have been great, but our mage is already down, so that's not gonna work. That's only 3 HP for each. Not a great fight. We really need to stabilize in the coming fights. I think movement is gonna be useful here. Don't have anything that gives our Tinker the charisma, which it desperately needs right now. Ah, we got strength down on the mage. That's basically as if nothing happened. But we really need to stabilize now, so hopefully we're gonna have time in the next fight. But I think it might not be the case. This is an amazing item. However, I'm not sure who I can give it to. Because whoever I give it to will not be able to cast spells anymore. But with the combination of having this is just insanely good. Our abilities on the tank are not amazing, honestly. So I think we can swap it out. And then we're just not gonna have any of these because we're just gonna rely on dealing our basic attacks, which we're gonna inflict rot. Yeah, this is just insane. I think I'm keeping it, even though I cannot cast spells anymore. I don't think these are that important. Alright, so we need to stabilize now, otherwise this is going to be bad. And this is a tough fight, for sure. Hopefully we can do something good here. I'm gonna have to start by... I'm gonna flip a coin. There we go, we can cast Ostracized. So who are we ostracizing? I think... Can we move here, and then if we can cast both on this, it's gonna be... I think the fight is almost solved. Ah, we're not in range. But we can give it ostracized, which is good enough, I think. Because this is gonna attack its own units anyway. Yes, of course. That's great. And then madness. I don't think we actually want to give madness to anyone. Because they should attack... This one is the only one that cannot reach this enemy. So I'm just going to give it madness because otherwise I think it's going to attack Nixie anyway. And if we enter in here, I think we should be fine. Nothing should attack us. They should just attack themselves. At least for a couple of turns, because Ostracized is going to expire. Yeah, so it takes this turn, and then when it takes this turn, Ostracized is going to expire, which isn't amazing, but there's not much we can do right now. I think we have to wait. Nah, the flies are gonna come in and attack. Ooh, that's not gonna be good. So if I go here and I pogo the flies, I think we can hit them. Yes, that's perfect. That's not perfect. We did not want that to happen, but I forgot to check the traps again. But we can reduce the flies at least. And hopefully we're gonna be fine. We're not. Yeah, we're gonna be fine because it still has also. Thank God. Okay, I think we're fine this fight. I think we're fine. This turn we want to take this out. Why does this not work? Why does this line of sight not work? That's weird. Thankfully the spider takes it out for us. And then it gets holy lighted. Yeah, we have a good synergy here. We have some good synergies for sure. We just need some time to stabilize. I'm gonna risk it. I'm flipping the coin. And we get rewarded for it. I want to target just these two. So I'm just gonna do like this. And now we have a lot of critters that are just going to destroy them. Oh my god, they're all critical. Well, we're still immobilized here. So we're just gonna end the fight. We still haven't healed up as much as I would like, but we get a power star, which I think is an amazing item. I have no idea what tech does. Increase the quality of the next item you craft or the next familiar you spawn. We cannot inflict burn, so this is going to be it, and I think we're just gonna get better weapons. I'm not sure, we're gonna find out. We get another cat, which you cannot equip with anything. That's insane. We're gonna put it on our tank because it might need it. This is not gonna do anything because we're not full HP anyway, so I'm just gonna replace it for now. And our goal is still to stabilize if we can. We get a money bag. We can put it on him. More attacks is good. And we're just gonna get the level up. So if we choose any of these, the passives are going to be replaced, and I don't think I want to replace my passives, so we're just gonna have to pick luck up, which isn't great. Yeah, this isn't great, but I don't want to replace my abilities. I think we have a good synergy. Now this is going to be interesting. I have to be very careful because this guy can shoot across the map. I think we can block the shot by moving here. Yes, it's blocked by this. That's good. I think he's gonna shoot the tire into me, but that's fine, I think. I think that's fine. Because I'm gonna send it right back. And this just drains a few of the shots on my guy that has brace. I'm gonna send it back again. I think that's fine. I think that's good. Blind is amazing if we can inflict it on him. Amazing. That's so good. If I go here, he's just gonna shoot the tire into the box, I think. Not there, though. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can also make him shoot again. Do we want to do that? Maybe? Because then our mage is free to move. Yep, that's perfect. You don't have ammo anymore. But he did turn to face me. I was hoping to get a extra damage, but he did turn to face me, so I'm not gonna get any. That means I can go... I don't think this counts as being behind, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, it doesn't count as being behind, but we still get 15 damage this turn, so it's definitely worth to take it. Now I'm just gonna run away and reload. Never mind, there's bear traps. So he's not gonna be able to run away. What do we want him to shoot at? If I go here, he's just gonna shoot the tire, I think. Or I can just tank the shot. So I am able to heal my allies, which I think is more valuable. Yeah, let's do that. Not great that I also ran into that. If I go here, I'm able to push him into the cactus, and that just deals more damage, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna get hit. And we're gonna get smashed. I think we're just not gonna move with this. Maybe I can go here though. Ah, yeah. You haven't took any damage yet, so you can take a hit. He's just gonna hit the cactus anyway. And a very easy fight, all in all. This might crit. Ah yeah, he just does that. Never mind. I think we have a good team. This is absolutely insane. Wow. This seems at the end of your turn. Yeah, this also seems very good for long fights, especially if you can synergize it with taking more turns, but I don't think we have that. We don't have any elements, so this does nothing, but this or this, I also really love Zenkai boost. I don't have any abilities I can use on myself to damage myself, except if I use my teammates to hit me. But I think this is, yeah, I think we're just gonna try to stay at full HP. And that's just gonna be absolutely insane with the spells we have. Especially now we just need a teleport on this guy, and this guy is nuts. Just absolutely nuts. I really think I should keep the armor on this, but just having it here so that he can always be full HP and take at least one hit before getting out of 100% crit range is going to be very important. And we're going to go for the long run, which is going down to the bunker and then to the core, which I haven't been to yet. So it's going to be interesting seeing what enemies are there and what the difficulty is there. So I hope we can get a good composition by that point. Okay, so let's see our first fight. Now our heals are going to be much more effective because we don't have the heat wave debuff anymore. So we're just gonna begin topping off our team as well as we can. I think we go in and we deal damage because otherwise this is gonna scale out of hand very fast. Our team is doing very well. No, he ran. I did not know he ran. Okay. I would have focused him if I could, but I did not know he ran away if he remains alone. But makes sense. I guess he only has supporting abilities. We can convert to being a ranged attacker instead of being the melee. I don't think that really matters. But neither do all of the other things. So Zenkai boost is not gonna be achievable on our cleric. That's just too hard, I think, and too risky. I really like this on maybe a ranger or a mage, but I don't think it's that feasible. It is amazing if you can get it off though. If you can set it up, it's incredibly good. But I'm not gonna go for that. I'm gonna go for something more consistent. That being said, nothing here really helps except protect the weak. Actually, with all our infestations and flies, I think this goes quite hard actually. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, that makes sense. Because we do have a lot of spawns, like every kill we do spawns flies, I mean spiders, and then we also have the flies on our tank. We're just gonna ignore this because we don't have the stats to get something good. I'm not sure what it does if you get it, but I'm just gonna skip it. So yeah, there we go. This is just, yeah, this is gonna be pretty crazy, I think. So who needs a heal? Nobody needs a heal. I'm just going to go forward and inflict madness on the blorb. We cannot reach the enemy this turn, so we're just gonna get a coin. And we're gonna dash backwards. This is a bit of a mistake. I should have done this the other way to end a bit more forward, but it's fine. And we could go for the bird. I think it's worth it because we're gonna spawn a lot of things. So we first have to use our glass attack, and we're gonna use it here. Then we have to kill this. And you see everything has 50% dodge chance. Yeah, I think it was a good choice. Our team is pretty insane right now. I could have moved forward, it's fine, it doesn't matter at this point. And we have 100% crit chance, so this is just going to kill it. Wait, what? Did I misread? Does magical damage not crit? I guess magical damage does not crit, so then this isn't as good as I thought. Okay, that makes sense. Okay then. Still good, I think, if we can. Yeah, well, it's not amazing actually. Yeah, I misinterpreted that a bit. It's fine. And then we're gonna finish off with... Yeah, no, it's dead. Okay, so we cannot crit. That means the passive was not a great choice we did for our mage, but I think we're gonna be fine anyway, and we're gonna make it work somehow. Now, what do we need on the tank? I think more HP is just just gonna be good, right? We really want this guy to not die. And we can try to smash or turn. I'm just gonna try to smash because I think... Yeah, I was expecting to just get damaged if we fail that, and getting that on the cleric is fine. So if this can't crit, it would be nice if we had a way of scaling our basic attack, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Let's see what this item does. I haven't seen it before. That's not that good, actually. I don't like it. It might be good on our tank, actually. But let's see. We have a boss coming up, and I don't know what this boss does. I haven't seen it before. Okay, so it begins by just straight up attacking. Any bodies in play? Oh, okay, so that's very dangerous. I was just about to go attack the bodies, but if there are no bodies left, it's just going to eat my team. And I don't want to attack it because it seems to do a AoE poison attack, which isn't something we want to happen right now. So instead, we are gonna have to take some time to set up, and by setting up, I mean spreading out. I think should be done now. Thankfully, our prayer, which I should have maybe kept our tank in range for, can remove most of the poison. We're gonna heal at the boss for 2 HP, but that doesn't matter. What we want to do is just take off the poison off our team right now. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna move away because we don't want our team to take a lot of damage. So I'm going to move our cleric over here. Our tinker gets a bomb. That's pretty interesting. I think it's gonna be useful. I'm gonna move it here. Just get the coin and the armor. And we're gonna spawn some extra coins. Seems like... Wow, that's a lot of damage. Our mage is not looking good. It's not looking good right now. Definitely not. I'm gonna use our blast now because our mage might not survive for that long, actually. We really want to get him close enough to being healed. So you're coming over here. This is time to get more rot on him. There we go. We're gonna get even more rot. We're not gonna wait on the burgeoning blast. And then we have to do some healing. Although we might get AoE'd here, which wouldn't be nice. Yeah, I should have expected that. Oof. Our bodyguard is really not great for this boss right now. We're gonna get destroyed, I think. If I hit him here, I get even more poison on my cleric. My cleric is not the worst one to get poisoned. Not great. Never mind, he doesn't react like I expected him to. Okay, so he doesn't have infinite. Oh no, because he was stunned, that's why. Oh. So I think he's still going to do that. Okay, that was an interesting turn of events. Wow. So it just took like 50 damage from the Holy Light and the Fly synergy. That synergy is very good, right? Because it's just gonna keep... If the enemy keeps taking a ton of turns, it's just killing all our low things, it's just gonna take a lot of damage. So that was a interesting fight. All right, what do we want for our healer? I think we just want more intelligence. Just being able to get off more heals constantly is gonna be very useful. Yeah, more intelligence. And then we're going to the shop and we're getting another level up, which is gonna be great. Counter the first 2 attacks you receive each battle. That's very good. Maybe we can use it. And we're gonna level up our Tinker, which desperately needs Charisma, because it has a lot of intelligence, but it just didn't have the mana capacity. But now it's gonna be fine. We're just gonna give it some stats up, and countering attacks is actually not that useful. Might be useful on this guy, but I really want to keep the brace stacking going. And I think we're good enough to go to the hard path. I basically always go to the hard path unless I'm in dire situation. Move towards what damages it and trample. So this is like the toilet boss. And this one... I really don't like the fact that I cannot see how much armor it has, because I cannot see the hover when I hover over it. But it's gonna have like 14 armor, right? This has 16 and 28, and this is the unupgraded version. So if we can get them together and we can inflict ostracized, that's gonna be great. I'm gonna begin my healing our team. And we're gonna move in position to fight the Blorb. I think that's what we wanna do. I think Brace is gonna mean that this guy doesn't really take that much damage. Since this deals 3 damage on contact or 4 damage on attack, it's just gonna take 1 or 2 damage every time, right? So I think it's perfectly fine to stay there. And yeah, he also just... Okay, this isn't going great right now. We take a lot of damage on our Tinker, and I think it's going down here. Yeah. Okay, so he's on 1 HP. Not amazing. We're just gonna get out of harm's way and try to destroy that. Maybe we can keep him alive. No, we cannot, because we're just gonna run into him. Jinxed takes off luck, which isn't that bad. But yeah, other than that, the fight is gonna be solved. But other than that, I think we should wait for the enemy to come closer first. Just gonna wait here. Oh, it's just gonna die. If it does that, it's just gonna die. Still have this. And I think we want to end it here if we can. There we go. Because that's gonna give us more luck, and more items is better. That one is not very useful, I don't think. Okay, do we want more charisma? If we get 10, that means we're gonna be able to use teach 2 times on the first turn, which is a yes, a very big yes. That allows us to stabilize at the beginning of fights way easier, I think. Not licking that because it doesn't have enough HP to do that. We want more items. Magic Seed, that looks like a yellow item. Basic attack spawns brambles. Never mind, it's not that good. Is it? No, I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. Hopefully we have the time to stabilize. Yeah, our tank is going to be able to just withstand all the pressure these guys have. Because they do a multi-attack, right? There we go, yeah, our tank just takes 1 damage every time. This is why Brace is amazing on the tank. I think it's just a good combo to have almost always. We want to prioritize healing up our Tinker. We don't really care that much about the other cat. Yeah, okay, we have a very, very good synergy with the spawns. It's just insane. And we're gonna spawn a weapon, and we have a nade we can throw. I think we might want to do that actually. Yeah, why not? Just throw the bomb, right? Then we can also shoot somebody. Might as well. And we're gonna jump back just to be out of harm's way. This guy's gonna kill himself. This guy's also gonna kill himself. There's nobody we care about there. This guy has... yeah, he can take it, it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna move back here. And then we're gonna move here. And you're gonna be able to use a lot of heals next turn if they don't all just die. And then we can do a melee heal here. And he's topped off, and then we just end the fight. Amazing. Can also go around collecting some money. Can do one more. Never mind. Alright, so we don't have any mana on this guy. But dexterity also doesn't do anything, so maybe we can be a bit forward thinking and just take something that might be useful if we can get the mana later down the line. But none of these are actually useful. Boulder is just never going to be able to be used. But honestly, belly flop also is pretty unable to be used. I'm just gonna take and replace belly flop, I think. Because dexterity just does nothing. This might be so good actually. Oh wow, I can do an AoE. I'm gonna try it, and then I'm gonna bring the star on you. Nah, I'm just gonna keep the star. I think we're just gonna bring this home. I don't think we need it. Yeah, I think that can be very good. I'm just gonna keep it, I think, with the things we have right now. Tappy toes or pirouette, I think this gives you a stat based on what you choose. Pirouette seems like dexterity, so tappy toes actually both seem like dexterity. Tappy toe, no, this seems like movement speed, so this should give me +1 movement speed. Okay, never mind, it just gives it for 1 fight, which is good because the boss is coming up. And here we really need a lot of AoE damage, so I'm gonna have to think about how to best solve this fight, because we don't have that much AoE damage here. So this might be a bit of a problematic fight. We do have AoE blast on our mage, but other than that, it's gonna be an interesting fight for sure. I think we just have to start by moving our cleric to the back, and hopefully we can solve it. I can also just inflict madness on him, and that maybe takes him out of doing that. Actually, yeah, that's a great solution right there. But he's already back to it. He's already snapped out. But if I can give ostracized to this guy, maybe they just stop helping him and I can just constantly give ostracized. That would be actually amazing. I can give ostracized once next turn. And then I can stack a lot of reductions and just give a million turns of ostracized. Which might be the solution, honestly. Before we do that, we want to begin by... should I just do this? I think I should just do this. Because that allows me to... Oh yeah. Oh, that hits multiple times. It hits every tile. Yeah, that's absolutely the right choice then. Wow. Okay, so this yeah, I think this fight is fine. It should be solved. We're just gonna move our mage around so that it can be in position to do an AoE blast. Do we want to do that, or do we want to keep them together so that it can give teach? That might also be a good choice. I'm not sure. I don't think we're gonna be fine by just... I think this guy can solo the fight, honestly. So I don't think there's anything to stress about right now. We're just gonna move it around. I'm not sure this is the right choice, but I'm gonna move it around. Let's get a glass. That's perfect. Just gonna go here and might as well use some mushrooms, right? This only has one more use, so no point keeping it around too much. Now we're gonna throw a bottle. That's a lot of damage. Oh wow, yeah, we're just gonna keep doing that. Yeah, that's awesome. We can also inflict rot on our teammates so that we can spawn more flies, which isn't a terrible idea. I'm actually going to try to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. I think that's worth it. Mind control on our mage is not great. Definitely not great, because he can wreck us by using the one-time ability. Yeah, we're just gonna spam. That's actually fine. But our Tinker is probably going to die. Okay, we might need to get some heals off. It would be nice. It would be nice to get some heals off. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna end our turn at max mana, and if the mage is charmed, never mind. But that's fine, right? I actually wanna throw here because I want more flies, so yeah, I'm going here. I'm going to do a puke shot here to spawn more flies, and yeah, we're just gonna end. Yeah, that's bad. What are you teaching? Oh wow. Yeah, this is an interesting sort of chain reaction we're seeing. Just gonna focus the boss. Now we're gonna end turn. I can see how the thingy can be problematic. However, just having a million flies on the field is just gonna destroy everything, right? Because if they try to kill the flies, they take damage. Otherwise, the flies are just gonna deal damage themselves. So I think we're fine. I think. We sure are taking a lot of damage though, so have to be a bit careful. Ah, wow, yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. We can just give everybody 1,000,000 armor, even our flies. Man, I really like this build. But we still have to be careful. And it's... Does Ostracize do anything? No, because only this guy is going to target. So Ostracize does nothing in this position. We could give Ostracized here. So maybe it mind controls this, or just doesn't mind control. I'm gonna try it, see if it works. Ah, it cannot do anything because nobody is tending to him. Yeah, I forgot about that. Whatever. There we go. This guy is dead. You're back and not attacking the team, which is good. I'm just gonna use this now. If you get mind controlled again, I don't want you to use it again. The flies are going to be attacking soon. Look at how many there are, wow. There's just more and more spawning. Yeah, the loop we have here is a bit insane, I think. Not great, we're gonna be attacking our team. Yeah, there's some situations that are not going great, but other than that, I think it's fine. Okay, this guy is down, which isn't great, obviously. And the torn tendon, I think, is speed down, which is also not very good. After all that is done, I don't want the mind control to hit me with the burgeoning blast, so I'm just gonna use it now. They can't even reach him because it's surrounded by flies. And if they do reach him, just one time he uses the blast thing and it's over. Still want to take him down as fast as we can though. Yeah, them killing a fly and then the retaliating attack is just enough to take them down to sacrifice range. Which isn't great, especially if they come here and they trigger more times, it's gonna be bad. I also can't see how many hits this has, because the UI is garbage in this game. Just kidding, but I hate the fact that some things overlap like this. And I think the flies are gonna take him down. Oh yeah, and rot on ourselves is actually a disadvantage. I just realized that. I don't want to rot myself because the flies spawn as enemies. I see now. I thought it would spawn in my favor still, but that's not the case. That's not how it works. And this is not looking great because this guy's gonna explode here. All I can do is run away. Yeah, it spawns as not in our favor, so I don't want to do that anymore. And I have to leave with him. Ah, that's nice. It doesn't. It only damages the adjacent ones. Spiders clear out the flies. That's such a good synergy. That's so good, wow. You're definitely taking a lot of damage from the explosions. Not ideal. So we're finally done. And we do take a few downs here, but I think other than that, I'm just gonna trust this build that it's gonna work out eventually. We have Chaos Teleport, and I did mention that it's very good. However, maybe we don't even need it anymore. Surf is also very good utility. And I'm very tempted to keep it. I'm going to keep Surf as utility. Other than that, maybe you deserve a bit more armor, so I'm just gonna put this here. And we're going to venture deeper into the core, and I have no idea what enemies are gonna find here, so the run might end here. We'll see if our team is good enough. We definitely have to stabilize. I hope we get the time. Will instantly kill units below 50% health. Okay then. I'm going to try to gather up everyone here for the topping off turn. Except the tank, which I can move in here and spawn the flies, right? I can go here and use my puke shot. Like this. And hopefully that's gonna work out. You don't need any heals, so you can just move here. You really need this guy to be able to heal up. Hopefully that works out. Yeah, so it goes to 1. Goes to 1. Cannot get both. My positioning just sucks this fight. Oh my god. Yeah. So if I use this, I get a lot more heals off. And if I lose the coin flip, it's still fine. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. We can top off now. I'm gonna top off the Tinker, and then we're gonna do a manual heal. You're topped off already. If I go here, I cannot catch them all in the heal, so I want to go here instead. Ah, never mind. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so we're way more stable now. And then I'm just gonna move out of range. I don't think there's a point to staying in range here. Yeah. To just kill this guy outright. There we go. Oh, I see it gets stats up because I have tech. That's great. Okay, I don't want things to get hit too much. And I'm gonna move this back. Ostracize does nothing. Do we have anyone to heal? I shouldn't have done that. That's a mistake. That's absolutely a mistake. The flies don't matter, though. Okay. We get revive if we want. Get mega haste. Stimulants. Maybe stimulants is fine. CPR could save us from a very tricky situation, but I just don't see it being that useful. I could give myself haste just so that I can get in range to do ostracized. Other than that, I'm not sure. Alright, I'll just go with haste. We'll see if this is a good choice here or not. If you end your turn without dealing damage, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get fire everywhere, and we have the surf, thank god. That's a great item. So yeah, just getting this is insane. We're gonna get this every single turn because we never do damage. That's +1 holy shield every turn. It's just an amazing item. Absolutely amazing item. So I have no idea what these things do. Dashes forward and damage. I see. So if I go here and I attack them, they're just gonna dash into my Tinker, which I don't want to have happen. But I can go here and attack there, which should be fine. Yeah, I think we want to do that. Do I really want to go closer? Sure, it's our tank. And then we're just gonna hit everyone. These guys are gonna dash forward now. Gonna dash forward again, that's fine, doesn't matter. So this is an enemy fly, we would like that not to attack. This gives bruising, I see. That's very dangerous if we let the fight go on for too long. We have a stick. I think we can just kill this. Yep, we can just kill that. And we can also kill the fly, why not? Shouldn't leave it alive for too long. What can you do? You can go here and attack. And yeah, that's a good chain reaction. It kills the fly and then kills itself because it killed the fly. You should be dead. Yep, you're dead. And the rest of you are just gonna take 1,000,000 damage. I cannot reach it, but I can kill it with the wave. And I can also knock this guy away. You're dead. Oh no, it charms. I see. Melee attack inflicts charm. Yeah, that makes sense. You're not gonna die. I can go give ostracized. Yes, sir. Nothing more to do. I'm just gonna spend the time collecting some coins. And you're dead. Yeah, our insect build is just popping off for sure. Our tank is busted. So I can gain burn. I don't think I want to gain burn. I can gain temporary brace. Oh wow. That actually might be something we want to do. We gain 11 mana every turn. Maybe? I don't think we're gonna survive that many turns though, that's the problem. But I don't think Tesla coil is that good. Maybe we can upgrade this. I'm just gonna take it. We're gonna see if we're able to get it off at any point in this run. I'm thinking the odds of that are low, but maybe it's gonna come in handy at the boss fight, who knows. Maybe I just put the guy somewhere in a corner and then hopefully I can get him to cast it off. If I have things that give me mana, I do not have things that give me mana. Alright, it's fine. I'm gonna figure it out. I have to make it there first. So our first boss is gonna be Cerberus. Haven't seen this before. Looks yeah, it looks fun. Shoots lava from its necks when damaged. Now I'm not sure how far it shoots that lava. We're gonna find out. We can give ourselves haste, which means we could go attack it, but I don't want to do that. Now this is just... This could get out of hand. If it attacks the entire map with lava, it's just gonna get out of hand very fast. So I'm going to keep my cleric on standby. Hopefully, if things go wrong, it can out-heal. I might also want to keep off converting here. I'm not sure. Not sure, because if I convert here, I will be able to reach him this turn, I think, with at least one rot. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I can shoot him with one rot. I see, so it spits straight ahead, I think. It spits 3 tiles straight ahead, like this. This should be fine. But right now I think... So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th tile. So these are gonna be hit right now if I attack him, so I don't want to attack him. I see, so I can play like that. That makes sense. I'm gonna keep mushrooms. I think this fight is fine. I hope this fight is fine. Yeah, let's go closer, I think. I don't want to attack here because I think these guys get hit. Although this might be blocked here. Becomes enraged when hit from behind. I don't want to hit it from behind then. I'm gonna test it here. Yeah, it's fine. So it hits the rock. That's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. It's only 2 tiles, but it's at distance 5, and then it's blocked by the rocks. Okay, that's fine then. We should be fine. Just remember that he's going to constantly be taking damage, so I just have to be in very safe positions at all times, and I think that means being behind a rock at all times. And other than that, just letting the flies do their thing and win the fight for us. This is gonna allow to reduce the I don't think that matters. I think we just deal damage. Can we get closer to deal the damage? No, because we're gonna get hit. Can I hit from here? No, I cannot hit from anywhere. That's fine, we just have to be patient. So for now we're just gonna be patient. Maybe we can move slightly forward to do this. I see. Alright, that makes sense. Just staying behind these 2 rocks I think is going to be key. And hopefully it's not gonna jump over them. If it does, it's bad. And if it does, we really want to keep our clerics somewhere safe, like here. And we're just gonna keep him here. Could also keep him safe, but I don't know if I want to keep him safe. Alright. This seems okay. I see. I see now why we cannot just stay there. Okay. Well, you're gonna block it. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And I think going here is safe enough. And other than that, I don't think I want more ads. I don't want to keep spawning stuff. If I go here, I can hit him as well. I'm gonna go hit him. Yeah. I'm going here. Ah, he still spits. I see. It's interesting. Cannot hit him anymore. I'm gonna split the atom. And yeah, we're just gonna take a bunch of damage, but as I said, it's fine because he can just block it. You're gonna stay out of trouble, I think. You're just gonna stay out of trouble. I see. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. Can I save him? It's gonna be rough. I think I can do this. Right? This should extinguish him and only take 3 damage. Yup. No, don't shoot me, come on. Okay, we wanna be safe. But there's lava there, so we're gonna go here. Should be safe until next turn. Yeah, if we end the turn and we are in the line of sight of this guy, it's just death. Like, so much death. Oh, I cannot give myself haste. Oh no, this was a blunder then for sure. I think we should be safe here, but if he jumps here and faces me, it's bad. So maybe we don't do that. This guy can tank a lot though. Should I risk it? I should risk it to save him, I think. Cannot reach him, but it doesn't matter. I think we end turn here. Maybe even here. Oh boy. He's gonna take a lot of damage. I can leave it to the medic. Oh boy. Yeah, we're just gonna keep hiding there. This guy's gonna take a lot of damage. Oh, that's perfect. That's so good, actually. That's so good. And that's the boss. Alright, wasn't that bad, but this is only the mid-boss. Let's see if we can handle the other one. That's pretty good. This spell absorbs the mana you spend casting other spells. Wow. But we don't really cast that many other spells. Well, cat boss, right? We really wanna... Sure, yeah, why not? We're just gonna cast the cat bot every turn. Which is great. Binoculars might be good. Roid Rage, not really. We don't care about anyone using Roid Rage. And... Infinite Range. That's pretty good. Ostracize 4 is also incredibly good. If it's not just a single target. Wow, all of these are very good. Even Soothing Glow is so amazing. Just gain one random stat when you can use this 11 times a turn. This might come in clutch though. I'm going with that one. And we have more range. Do we need range on anyone? Can you do anything with range? Not really. Not really. Don't really care about range. You should keep mushrooms for a proper fight. I can get more range on this guy though. For easier ostracized maybe? Instead of flipping a coin. Flipping a coin is still good. I'm going the hard route, I don't care. This might be a very bad choice, but let's see if we can survive. This doesn't look that bad. Yeah, this doesn't look that bad. I can already rot these two. Yeah, I'm rotting them, why not? I don't even need to move actually, I can just shoot here. Flip a coin. And we cannot do anything. Can do madness though. Yeah, so this fight I should have realized it's about keeping out of the lava in the back there. But it's fine. I think we've stabilized well enough by now. Just gotta make sure we do actually perform some healing. This guy can just die. I don't really care about this cat. It's more of a meat shield than anything. Could also give ostracize to somebody. Don't think it's an useful spot for that right now. And we've reached critical mass of helpful flies. We don't want you to die. We also want money. Even though we're maxed out, so yeah, doesn't really matter. And we're done with the fight. Can target myself, wow. Yeah, we can't really use it that well on ourselves. This could be useful if we run into needing a lot of AoE, but I just think having a larger surf area allows us to clear lava and fires out, which I think is the most important thing here, just clearing out the environment. And Razor Blade is an amazing item. It's just not the use case right now, but this is like one of the best scaling items. You just put this on somebody who has 3 or 4 brace and you just get +2 strength every turn. I think that's a run winning item. But we just don't have the builds right now, so in our situation it's very interesting, but it's not that useful, I don't think. Rotten Meat Hat, I have no idea what that is. That's actually very good, wow. We already have 0, so can we just put it here? Oh wow, we have a set. Oh wow, this is the first time I see a set. That's so cool. All bugs and maggots you spawn are upgraded to champions. Wow, okay, that's so cool. We have a set. All right then, I think we're just destroying everything now. But still, let's be careful. We have the lava behind us. Keep a note of that. And what does this do? Will hook and pull units towards itself, immune to fire. So we just have to be careful about that. But other than that, I think we can run in here. Just run through the fire, doesn't matter. We only have 1 brace now, so we have to be careful. We're basically taking double damage from these low hits. None of these are champions now. That's very interesting. It deals more damage. Has a little bit more movement, I think. I'm not actually sure. Does it have 1 more movement? Definitely has more life. I think the fly only has 1 life, otherwise it deals more damage. Very nice. I think it's worth it. It might be still worth to keep just 1 extra brace instead of upgrading them, but just spawning one of friendly fly when you end the turn is valuable, I think. Yeah, I think it's valuable enough. Okay, so cleric. We move and we give madness to somebody. Yes, I think that's the plan. Just go here and give madness to the demon. Can also maybe give ostracized. Yep, we can just give ostracized, and we're gonna give it to him. And it's very cool how they're all upgraded now. Would be nice to get some heals on you, even though we don't really care that much about you. It's still nice to not leave you to die, because you can be a good meat shield. I see, just there's fire everywhere, so if this was a problem, we could just do this, right? And just clear out all the lava. But it's not a problem right now. We can just go teach. Just go teach. Could have also done an auto attack. I don't really know why I didn't attack this guy. A bit of a mistake, but it's fine. You're going to do criticals. I think we can just end the fight. There we go. And not that was the wrong. That was just the wrong spell. Ah, there's still this guy. I forgot about that. Oh, it's fine. Let's go collect. I just stunned myself. And that's the fight. This is the only spell we can actually cast, so it's obvious that this is the one we're gonna upgrade. We can't cast anything else. Drink, loot, or leave. We're just gonna leave it if we don't have good odds. I'm not gonna take the event because it might just outright kill my cat and then we just lose the run, so it's not worth it. Well, we have 100 money back. That's very good. And the Coven, which is, I think, the final boss. Uh-oh, this looks interesting. Brimstone imbues its owner's basic attack with +2 damage and +2 burn. Wow, that's very strong. Ah, I see, everything does something different. Imbues its owner with an extra turn and the power to summon. 1 movement range and 3 trample damage. Ability to repel. Power to bite. So these have 50 HP each, so it's gonna be tough to fight them all. Definitely have to choose here, and I don't think we want to use this yet. I'm not sure if we do. This thing is not gonna take turns though, so maybe we just want to... I'm gonna do it. Hopefully it's not the wrong choice. This means that even though it takes a lot of turns, it's gonna spawn a fly every time, which I think is going to be good for us. We really want this guy to get his nuke off now. If he can get the nuke off, it's basically end of the fight. So if we can get him out of danger, and I think we can just move him over here, then that's gonna be great. Can also give madness. We're gonna see if that does anything, but I don't think it's gonna go for these because these are not units. I think these are just part of the environment. So it's not gonna work, but might as well. I don't think it does anything bad, at least. I'm gonna give it ostracized. I'm not gonna give it. I was gonna say in case it spawns ads. The power to summon, yeah, so it's gonna spawn ads, so putting ostracized on it is actually gonna be worthwhile, I think. Do we want to give speed to anyone? Maybe to the mage? We want him to get out. But this doesn't allow me to ostracize next turn. That was maybe a mistake. We want to get rid of poison. I'm gonna do that. If I move here, I can attack this candle, which might be worthwhile. I'm also in position to extinguish the lava. That being said, there's lava here as well. Yeah, hard choices, I think. So this also gives an extra turn, this also gives an extra turn. Alright, let's begin by attacking this. Gonna go here, hopefully it's the right choice. I'm not sure right now. We'll see. And with him, I think I want to just stay there. Definitely using the mushroom here. And definitely want to make a wish, because it might give useful drops. Okay, it's doing a ritual. I'm not sure what that's gonna do. I think I'm just gonna leave this cat here. I don't think it matters that much where we place it. Our flies are doing a lot of damage. Okay, what's happening? Poison frog. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I think I still want to make the cats. I'm not sure what the frogs are gonna do though. Maybe I should have gone for the frogs. Stay in front of this candle here. Yeah, something bad's gonna happen soon because the boss has done nothing so far. I'm gonna try to get... I don't get it. Not nice. Also don't want to do damage because I want to keep my defenses up. Just gonna let the flies do damage. Aha. I see. Everything spawned. I see. I think that's fine though. I think we're fine. Just gonna attack this frog to kill it. Catbot's not gonna do anything useful. This is gonna allow us to clear all the flies here. Which is great actually. Yeah, I think that's good. Can also, wow, I can also clear everything here. Very good. Yeah, getting Surf was just an amazing choice for controlling the battlefield, controlling spammy mobs and controlling lava tiles in this area. I think was an amazing choice. So let's see what goes on. Alright, not good that we have Rot on our own, but it's gonna be fine in the end, I think. Oh, those are not enemy. I don't think these are gonna get hit by the nuke because they're not enemies. That's not great. Definitely not great. We're gonna be taking a bunch of damage. No blind. I'm not sure we can win this. This is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Because the flies are never going to attack the candles, and the candles are never going to be extinguished. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for sure. Let's get him into healing range at least. And we're just gonna keep doing damage. I don't think there's much else we can do. It's not feasible to focus down the candles, I don't think. So bad, I can't even get in range. Just gonna keep ending turns. I want him to be able to survive as much as possible, because if all the other cats go down, I need him to survive. Oh, do I just die? Oh no. Oh no. I think I'm dead. Oh no. That looks horrible. Ah, I see. Ah, it's over. I cannot stop the ritual anymore. I see. I just have to win the fight like this. Oh no, I need to be able to get... At least I need to be able to get one more shot off with this guy, otherwise it's over. Oh no. Well, hopefully you're good bait. Well, you're not good bait. Okay, let's think this through a bit. What can we do? Not much. There's definitely more than this that's coming. Should have gave... I wasn't in range anyway. Yeah. Let's deal damage. Maybe we need the damage. The flies are doing work. But there's not many flies. No, don't hit my team. No, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I think this might just insta-kill everything. Do we use the blast now? I think we can save it one more turn. Oh, I cannot get out if I go this. Oh no, it's so bad. I cannot get to the healing. I'll do this anyway. I think we just stay here. Yeah, there's no way it's over. There's gotta be a phase 2 for sure. That was too easy. There's no way that's it. Oh my god, we actually won. Wow, okay, I guess our build is just that good. I expect that feast to just be a one-shot on everything in range. Because it gives you a full turn to get out. That's nice. That was nice. Oh wow, this is very good. This is also very good. Oh my god, these are also good. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done. We don't have the item yet. Path of the Mage. We don't have the item yet, so we're gonna touch. I don't think this does something bad. Ah, nice, it gives a mutation, which usually is something good. Immune to ice. That's funny. Yeah, so that was the run. That was an amazing combo we had. with the items, and we just spawned a million flies, which all deal a million damage each, and every time they would get killed, we would just deal damage back. So that was an insane combo. And we have some great items that we're going to keep and just get a few of these out that we don't really care about. We actually are able to keep the entire combo, aren't we? So there's rotten meat, fish necklace, and rotten meat hat. So we can still do another run with that combo, but we're not gonna have the holy light thing anymore. We just have to clear some of these out now. Razor Blade is amazing. It can win a run on its own, as I said previously. This one is amazing for a cleric. Always, a cleric will basically always use this. The brace I like. This one might be good for the necromancer. I want to keep it for a necromancer build. This one is not that useful, I don't think. We can skip it. The coin flip is interesting, but it's not very reliable. I think it's fun. Binoculars are amazing for some builds. We're gonna keep them. Other than that, I don't think there's anything that's incredible here. I like the snakeskin hat, but I already have one. And the other things are broken. So yeah, that was the run. An amazing run. Our first run to the core, and we can progress the quest. This is gonna unlock the other side. Butcher's collar. Oh wow, that's another. I was right at the beginning of the video. There are more collars we can pick from. So it was being hidden. It was being hidden from us. So we have the butcher, which is a different class we're gonna be finding out. And yeah, that's it. Let's put everyone back. Do you deserve to stay? I don't think you deserve to stay. Yeah, we're just gonna give you away. And you're decent. You could be a good ranger. But I hate the rat roulette. I don't really like it. I'm just gonna skip. And let's end the day. And one of our cats died. Oh, never mind. He's just old. He's just an old cat. That's nice. That's a nice ability. I think you can stay. I think you can be a good fighter. Although your strength sucks. We might be able to do something about that. But yeah, other than that, we're done. I don't know what we need to do to unlock the other side, but we're gonna find out in the future. So if you enjoyed this, I'll see you in the next adventure with another set of 4 cats.